I had tunnel vision. I just saw a man that needed my help, and I went to get him. And he had agonal breathing. All of his teeth are busted out. He has massive facial trauma, and my face is really close to his because I'm having to do a low profile drag to pull him out, and I can smell the beer emanating from his breath. So just from hearing that song, it takes me right back to that. I talk about a scenario, one call or one day on the job where we have multiple calls throughout the day, but all of a sudden I remember one night in my bed, and we're asleep, and you get rocked. You get up, you jump on the rig, you're going to a hot call that you think is hot, and dispatch calls says you're not needed. So you're like, fuck, you turn around, you go back to the firehouse, you back the truck in, your heart rate's fucking 190,000 beats a minute. You get back in your bed, you're trying to go to sleep, you can't go to sleep. And then you go off, you finally drift off to sleep, and bam, you get hit again. And you're back in the truck and you're hauling ass. And it turns out to be another alarm or a call that you're not needed on. So you come back to the house, now it's 2 o'clock in the morning. You get back in the bed. After about another hour, you finally doze off to sleep. Bam, you get hit again. And this is a real call that we went on. This is an exact scenario that's in my book. It was 2 something in the morning, Christmas Eve, and we're going to a fatal vehicle wreck. We didn't know it was fatal at the time. We pull up on the scene. A truck had went off the road, flew through a telephone pole. It was upside down. There's a guy sitting next to the bumper, just sitting there talking to himself. There's beer cans everywhere. And the song "Every Rose Has Its Thorn" is on by Poison. And I would never forget that, because every time I hear that song, I can instantly smell this call. And the reason I say smell it is I smell the grass that they hit, and through it flung mud everywhere. And then I smell the alcohol in the man's breath that I had to crawl up underneath some live hot power lines to pull him out from underneath. They were about two feet off the ground, and my lieutenant's yelling at me to get back. And I had tunnel vision. I just saw a man that needed my help, and I went to get him. And he had agonal breathing. All of his teeth are busted out. He has massive facial trauma, and my face is really close to his because I'm having to do a low profile drag to pull him out, and I can smell the beer emanating from his breath. So just from hearing that song, it takes me right back to that. And man, he expired right there, pissed his pants and died. So it's stuff like that. And then when you get done with that call as a firefighter, firemen, we don't talk about this stuff.
Yeah.
We bury it. We go back to the house, and you just fucking deal with it.
Yeah.
We gotta go make breakfast now.
Yeah.
That's a typical day. Or you can show up and nothing happened, and you're waiting all day and you're anticipating, and it's, where's it at? Where's it at? Where's the call? Where's the call? And nothing ever happens.